Welcome here to Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora on WakeUpCallDT.com, your one-stop sports shop, and on MixLR.com/WakeUpCallDT. Hope you're doing well this morning and having yourself a tremendous and terrific Friday morning. It's TGIF. It's the first TGIF since my birthday of this Wednesday. And I love me some TGIF. So hopefully you got some good plans for the weekend. You got something fun that you're going to be doing with you, the kids, girlfriend, boyfriends, whoever it may be. We're going to have a good time this weekend, right? We're going to go out there, we're going to have some fun, and we're going to relax, and we're going to take care of ourselves, all that good stuff, right? We're going to have a good weekend. And if you're at work today, I give you my best. If you're home with the kids today, I give you my best. If you're teaching, and you're teaching in front of students, or you're teaching, with them virtually, whatever it may be, I give you my best. You're in the gym, driving, whatever it is, working out, I give you all my best this morning. I hope you're all doing well. We are inside of the Cafe Kubal studios. We are hanging out with you every Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time here on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. I want to let you know that's the Cafe Kubal Studios. Proudly, not only are they here with me every Monday through Friday, but they're there for you in the community. Cafe Kubal is. They have 5 cafes that are currently open that you can get to. They have the cafe at 324 West Water Street, 401 South Salina Street. There is construction on Salina Street downtown, so you got to park and walk right over there, and make sure that you do that if you're by that one, as well as 3501 James Street, the newest location on 208 North Townsend Street, the Holly Green Cafe, and inside of Golisano's Children's Hospital. And there is definitely more to come. They also have their mobile cafe that will come to you, to your business, or to your community. You can find out more information by going to cafekubal.com. You can also go to wakeupcalldt.com, go to the Central New York tab, click on Cafe Kubal, and that'll give you the form to fill out for the mobile cafe. It'll also give you a button to click on for local delivery, and there is no delivery charge for those of you that are living in Onondaga County. So thank you to Cafe Kubal. You are watching and listening this morning, listening on mixlr.com/wakeupcalldt, as well as the homepage of wakeupcalldt.com, where the MixLR feed is embedded. And of course, you are watching on Facebook Live on facebook.com/livenowdt. So with all of that being said this morning, we have a fantastic show set up for you. I'm always excited to be bringing you on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora on Fridays, our trio of signature segments, and that starts with the annoying moment of the week, proudly presented by Carvel DeWitt on 4322 East Genesee Street in DeWitt, New York. It is what happy tastes like, so I'll hit there first. Then we'll get into lead, learn, evolve, ad-lib, and deliver is the acronym, and that will be coming to you with my co-host Juanita Ward. As always, Juanita and I will be discussing the topic of the day today inside of it, and the topic of the day today is leaving yesterday's worries in the past, as well as leaving yesterday's pain in the past. So we'll talk about all of that in just a little bit. Proudly brought to you by Chick-fil-A Cicero. And then I will proudly announce my top dogs. I got more than one, just like I did last week. My top dogs of the week. Proudly brought to you by Canine Camp Dog Daycare and Canine Campground Dog Boarding of East Syracuse. You can get in touch with them for short and long-term care. Short-term care at the daycare, long-term care at the campground dog boarding, and the daycare on 228 Old Bridge Street in East Syracuse, the campground right around the corner on 242 Johnson Street in East Syracuse. So make sure you get in touch with them right off of Bridge Street. So much appreciation for all that Canine Camp Dog Daycare and Canine Campground do, especially now to help us out and, give us, if you need a little bit of relief at home with the kids learning and this and that, or maybe you're working on the house, maybe you're putting on an extension, maybe you're moving, maybe you're going out of town for a couple days, whatever it may be, they help you to have some peace of mind as they take care of your furry loving friends. And, for me, a member of your family, they help take care of them while you take care of what you need to take care of. So a big shout out to everything that Canine Camp Dog Daycare and Canine Campground Dog Boarding do for us to help us to have peace in mind, to help us to have simple peace, and to know that somebody is loving up on our animals like we do. And I know nobody's like mama or bro or sis or whatever it may be, but as close as you can get to it, they are there for our furry loving friends, taking care of them, treating them as part of their family, and making them feel at home when they are away from home. So, with that being stated, the final piece of today's show will be Chad Mavity. Chad Mavity be joining the show from Garden City, New York is where he hails from, and he went on to become an offensive lineman for the Florida State Seminoles. So he'll be joining us to speak on his experience there and so much more in just a little bit, where sports meets life on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora around 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'm very excited and happy to have him joining the broadcast in just a little bit, and that is the show for the day. MonPazPopcorn.com bringing you what's poppin', a jam-packed show for the day that I'm really excited to get to. So let's do exactly that by going first and foremost to the annoying moment of the week, proudly brought to you by Carvel DeWitt on 4322 East Genesee Street in DeWitt, New York. As I said before, it is what happy tastes like. It is the exclusive home of the Orange Dream, which is my spin on the orange creamsicle that you can have in sundae or shake form, available exclusively on site on the menu at Carvel DeWitt. So make sure you get over there and try that today. It's absolutely incredible, and I love the fact that we got to put it together at Carvel DeWitt. So a big thanks to the family over there for doing all you've done. With that being stated, here is the annoying moment of the week.
Tortora proudly brings you...
Is that for real? Are you kidding me?
The annoying moment of the week.
I really, honestly, I don't know how to respond to this.
Presented by Carvel DeWitt, 4322 East Genesee Street. It's what happy tastes like.
You have to be that crazy. I guess so.
The annoying moment of the week, proudly presented by Carvel DeWitt for this week. Let's hop right into it, folks. My annoying moment of the week is the reality that we, for whatever reason, feel the need to be divided. And I'm over it. We should know the moniker divide and conquer. You should understand that. Understand the weight of it and the reality of it. Divide and conquer. It's how you beat something. It's an easier way to do it, right? You rip people apart. You take them away from each other. You help them stop caring about each other. I'm not here today to be political on this show. I'm not here today to tell you who to vote for. I'm here today to tell you that I have, in some way, shape, or form, watched and or listened to the debates, not the entirety of the most recent one, because I didn't know if I could stomach it. But, well, I know I could stomach it. I just didn't know if I wanted to sit there and hear two grown men bicker. But my annoying moment of the week, no matter what you believe in, is that we are divided. We are a house divided. You know? It's like seeing your mom and dad screaming at each other, knowing that the only people that are suffering are, you know, well, not the only people that are suffering, but knowing that the kids are going to suffer from that, right? If your parents can't stop fighting, who's cooking dinner for all the kids? And that's how I feel about what's going on in this country. If both major parties are fighting and they hate each other so vehemently, how are we, the people, going to eat? How are we going to benefit? I think it's really unfortunate, this whole choose a side. And what hurts me is I've had conversations with people on both sides of the coin. And having conversations with people on both sides of the coin, I've realized that some people can have a conversation with you and some people can be open-minded. And I applaud that. And I appreciate those people in my life that can, when we don't agree on everything, we can talk about it. And I told them such yesterday. But then there's other people that no matter what you say, there's no coming back. They will defend anything and everything. And good morning, Kristen. How are you? So it's frustrating to see this. Gracie says, hi, Uncle Dan. Yeah, that's my girl. What's up, Miss Gracie? I love you. I love you too, Carly. And of course, I love my man Carter up in heaven. Love you, buddy. The reality of the world that we live in today is that in America, we're divided. And for some people, I don't even think they know why they're divided. And people make claims about people with no merit, with no truth, with no justice to anything. And people believe it. And what I find funny is when somebody's on one side of the coin, right? They will challenge everything somebody says on the other side of the coin. They'll fact check you for days. But when you fact check them, or you say something, oh, no, that's not true. No. And hypocrisy, to me, is the bigger issue. Aw. Gracie said, Mom, he is wearing a red shirt. I love him. I love you too, Gracie. Uncle Dan loves you incredibly. And Uncle Dan is hoping that this world is going to be good for you, honey. Russ said, happy Friday to you, brother. So I come to you this morning as I come to you every morning on this show, as I come to you every day on Facebook at WakeUpCallDT, Twitter at CallDT, Instagram at WakeUpCall_DT, WakeUpCallDT.com, YouTube.com/WakeUpCallDT. Of course, here on the live broadcasts, in person, on site, on location, whether I'm at Cafe Cabal or the Wildcat or Avicoli's or Trappers or wherever I may be. I come to you every single day with a humble heart. Come to you every single day with an open mind. Do I have views and beliefs? Yeah. Do I understand that, when I was growing up as a kid, it was a simple yes or no. Do you like this? Yes. Do you not like that? No. What I've realized in my life is that if equality for all is true, and if everybody needs to feel free and loved, then you shouldn't be chastised for being a Catholic. You shouldn't be chastised for being white. You shouldn't be chastised for being a man. You shouldn't be chastised for being Jewish. You shouldn't be chastised for being Muslim. You shouldn't be chastised for being black, for being brown, for being gay, straight, bi, whatever. If we are meant to love each other, then we are meant to love each other. And what I find to be frustrating and what I find to be difficult in today's world is that people are saying, well, accept me, but I don't have to accept you. And hypocrisy is something that I have vehemently, consistently stood against. Because what is the reasoning for it? What is the reasoning for it? What is the need for hypocrisy? There's no need for it. If you want me to love you and appreciate you, but you don't love me and appreciate me, you're asking me to do something you're not willing to do, which tells me that I really don't need to do that. Even if I wanted to. I don't care if you came onto the show this morning and you're going to vote for Biden. Or you're going to vote for Trump. Or you're going to vote for Kanye. Or you're going to vote for Harambe. Or you're going to write my name in. Or your name in. I didn't come to you today for that. I came to you today to ask you a question. Did the last 4 years, did the last 10 years, did the last 20 years make you feel good? when we have a Republican president and a Democratic Congress that won't push anything through, or a Democratic president with a Republican Congress and they won't push it through. And it's got nothing to do with anything other than the fact that they hate each other because they're on different teams. You can come in my treehouse, Bobby, but you can't come in hers. That doesn't make any sense. The American people suffer when the two people that are at the end of the race are acting like children, screaming at each other, belittling each other, attacking each other, yelling at each other. That doesn't show our children anything. There's no diplomacy. And I'm not here to say who's right and who's wrong. I'm here to say that it's the annoying moment of the week because I should be 35 years old saying, you know what, I'm going to listen to the debate today because I really want to make a justifiable decision. I want to make a decision on who I'm going to vote for based on merit. I want to know the facts. They don't tell the facts. They don't tell the truth. They are more concerned with making the other person feel like less of a person than they're concerned about you or me and whether or not we eat tonight. The politicians that I support are people that I believe. They're people that I trust. They're people that I have some type of faith in. One of the people that I completely believe in, I've known him since I was, 7? Way before he ever decided to get into this world. So if you want to know the character of a person, that's a good way to know it. And obviously we can't all know these politicians since they were kids. Somebody does. And it'd be great to hear what they had to say. But I come to you this morning asking you, the American people, do you not think that people are trying to divide us? Do you not think that the political parties are trying to move us away from one another? Divide and conquer? There are more of us than there will ever be of those in office. And it is our duty to fact check, be honest with ourselves. And if we don't like the candidates that have been here these last couple times, if we don't like the way it ends, we can change the ending. We don't have to vote in primaries for the people that we voted for. We don't have to follow the media. And the media, as a member, by definition, but obviously not by how I live my life, the media, in its overwhelming majority, lies to us every day. They lie to us every day. Wrap your head around that. The people that give you information lie to you every day because they have an agenda. I don't have an agenda. I mean, I guess my agenda is I hope everybody is safe and sound and healthy and happy and that you live your best life and you do what you love and you love what you do. I guess that's my agenda. But the fact that you could see the same story told two totally different ways by flipping a channel is disgusting. The fact that channels gang up together and say, okay, we're all going to hate this person, and then they say, okay, we're going to hate this person. We deserve better. And I know there's smart people out there. I know there's educated people out there. And what I ask you, smart and educated people, to do for me is to challenge what we see. Challenge what we hear. Because the media's job for you is to tell you the truth and let you decide what you want to do with it. That's the media's job. It is to tell you the truth. It is to give you the facts and let you form an opinion. What the media has become today is they give you opinions and tell you that they're facts and don't allow you to form an opinion because they've already made it for you. When you wake up in the morning, media people have already decided what you're going to believe in. They've already decided the truth that you're going to follow if you're dumb enough to follow them. They hope that you're a sheep. They hope that you just bah, bah, bah. They just hope that you do that. They don't listen to you. And this is not a pro-Trump or a pro-Biden. This is a pro-you. The media does not tell you the truth. More often than not, they do not tell you the truth. Do you understand that when I took this job, when I said I'm going to be a broadcaster, do you know I did it because I love it? I did it because I used to look at sports cards as a kid and I would, have a photographic memory and remember all the stats and everything. I did it because I loved talking about it. It felt like it was something that just came to me, that I could remember it, that I could click with it, that I could connect with people with it, that I could make the world smaller in a better way. That's why I did it. And you understand that now I wake up every day going, I might be the only person in the media that tells somebody the truth today. I might be one of a million. I might be one of one. I might be one of 10. But I'll always tell you the truth. Do you understand that I fell in love with what I do because it makes me feel like a kid? It makes me feel like I never have to go to work. And now I feel like I have a civic duty to continue. Like, I love what I do. And now, on top of loving what I do, I'm sitting here this morning going, I have to be here. I have to be here. I want to be here, and I also feel a need to be here. Because all I'm seeing is people that are total strangers fighting with each other. You think I read through my timeline? You think I want to hear all the hate that people are spewing? If you vote for this person, you can't be my friend anymore. If you vote for that person, you're a racist. If you vote for that person, I hate you forever. If you vote for that person, you kill babies. It's insane. How many friends have you lost over BS? Over all this? The person running for president and the current president, they did not ruin politics. Politicians, over time, have ruined it. They've disrespected each other. They've disrespected us. We all want the same thing, right? If you're a Democrat and you're listening right now, and you're a Republican, you're listening right now, you're independent, you're listening right now. Do you want good health care? Do you want it to be affordable? Do you want to be able to travel freely and safely? Do you want gas prices to be low? Do you want to get raises at work? Do you want to have a community that's safe for you and your children to grow up? Do you want to have the freedom to do what you want to do every day? Do you want to have the opportunity to start a business and know that there's not a lot of blockages to that and crazy taxes on that? Do you want to feel like you're taxed and attacked more than somebody who has more money than you? Do you want your kids to go to good schools? Do you want to be healthy and be well and know that people are protecting you and that they're there for you? Do you want to take care of the environment? Do you want to be able to practice your faith freely and openly? I don't know many people that are going to disagree with any of these things. Maybe if you're nuts, no, I don't want to be healthy. I don't want to have good health. We all want the same stuff. So it's the annoying moment of the week this week because we are hurling ourselves once again toward an election. Once again, I'm sitting here going, why do we all hate each other? It's going to be 4 more years of somebody winning and somebody complaining about it. I don't want to hear you complain. When I lost a game in basketball as a child, my parents would not let me sit in the car for a half an hour. No, it was over. It happened. It was done. Go to the next one. I am so sick and tired of somebody wins, but they didn't really win, and we got to complain about it. But then this person said that, and this person did that, and I don't like that guy, and he doesn't that. I am so sick and tired of it. Grown people can't deal with, well, if you lose, are you going to give me the binky of it? It's like, are you... I'm dealing with a bunch of children. The people running this country are more concerned that he called me a duty head. Yeah, but he didn't share his sandbox with me. Like, I don't care. If I had a son right now, and he said, Daddy, Bobby won't share his toys with me in the sandbox. All right, buddy. Not everybody shares. Let's go ask Bobby. Let's see if he will. If Bobby's like, no, and his parents are like, screw you, well, Bobby's a dick, and I know where he gets it from. But sometimes we're going to share, and sometimes we're not. Sometimes people are nice, and sometimes they're not. But if I raise my kid to be a good kid, he's going to say, I would like to share. Here, Bobby, you can have my toy. Here, Bobby, we can play together. But I want to be treated as Bobby's equal. Shout out to my kid for being awesome. If your kid does that, shout out to your kid for being awesome. But why do we fight about all this stuff? And why do we hate each other so much? If you lose, move on. If you win, don't gloat about it. At the top of our society in America, we're seeing the worst of us. Both parties screaming at, and we suffered, right? There was supposed to be a stimulus package 9 years ago. I mean, that's what it feels like. And this side did this, but it didn't get done. And this side did this, but it didn't get done. And they hate them, and we hate you, and we hate each other. And who suffered? We did. We suffer because they can't get along. We suffer. We could have the greatest president in the world, but the Congress is a different party, and he may get nothing done because they'll block it. We might have a president who broke up with the sister of the Speaker of the House, and so they don't get along for 4 years because of something that has nothing to do with anything. It has become childish. It has become laughable. But more than anything, it's become disgraceful. So I don't come to you this morning as a Democrat or a Republican. I don't come to you this morning as a Biden supporter or a Trump supporter. I come to you this morning as a supporter of the American people. I come to you this morning as a supporter of positivity and good. I come to you this morning as somebody who should be able to wake up and be exactly who you know you are and not have to apologize for it. I love you. I appreciate you. And I pray that whatever happens on November 3rd, you and I have an opportunity to make our todays better than our yesterdays and our tomorrows better than our todays. I thank you for allowing me to speak about something because I know politics drive people nuts, but please understand and know that I only brought it up today because I am sick and tired of watching the top of our country, allegedly, act like the bottom of our country. And what I mean by that is I'm tired of seeing the people that are supposed to lead us all not know how to even respect each other. I'm not a man to sit here and talk about who to vote for, but I want you to vote. I'm not a man here to tell you what party is right or wrong, because I think they're both wrong sometimes, and I think they're both right sometimes. I'm here to tell you this morning that it's not good enough to just sit on one side with your feet dug in the mud and not listen. If you did that in your relationships, you'd break up. If you did it in your friendships, you'd lose them. If you did it with your family wouldn't want to see you on the holidays. We should expect better from the people that are leading us. We should expect more. We should expect better from the media that covers these things. We should expect more of the people that make the choices that affect us in our homes, in our neighborhoods, in our lives. We should expect the best of us to be at the top. And I pray and I hope that someday we will get back there. Again, I love you all, and I'll take a step aside for a fast break. When I come back, we will get into my conversation with Juanita Ward in Lead, Learn, Evolve, Ad-Lib, and Deliver right after this.
Carvel DeWitt, it's what happy tastes like. Do you know why? Because we make ice cream. Creamy, rich, flavorful ice cream. Not yogurt or iced milk like some of our competitors. Ice cream. Fresh, by hand, daily. For the calorie conscious, we have something new for you. Our new Carvel Ice. Same great flavor, creaminess, and texture of our regular ice cream with only 35 calories an ounce. So whether you want an ice cream cake, flying saucer, dasher, carvelange, hard or soft ice cream, we will satisfy your craving with our fresh, handmade regular or new Carvelite ice cream. Carvel DeWitt. It's what happy tastes like.
Cafe Kubal offers same-day local delivery of our products, offering no delivery charge for Onondaga County. Shop cafekubal.com for fresh roasted coffee beans, cold brew, travel mugs, and all your essential Cafe Kubal needs. Cafe Kubal, coffee for the soul.
The Wildcat Sports Pub in Camillus, New York is located on 3680 Milton Avenue in the Home Depot Plaza. It is your family-friendly sports bar and restaurant. Folks, some sports bars aren't family-friendly. Some family-friendly restaurants are not sports bars. The Wildcat Sports Pub in Camillus, New York is proud to be both. It is that marriage that you've been looking for years. The Wildcat Sports Pub is your home base for your sports bar and restaurant needs, games for the kids, indoor and outdoor activities, and enough things on the menu to come back every single week and get to try something new. They're open Sundays from noon to 8 p.m., Monday through Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to midnight. For reservations and party information, call 315-487-2222 for the Wildcat Family-Friendly Sports Pub and Restaurant.